got pissed at?
Because he didn't throw it hard.
He didn't throw it high. He threw it right to the cornerback. So I was like, well,
That's
there
what I
you
said.
go.
That's what I said. I'm going to text Brad and say,
Mhm.
there's your $60 million
Yeah,
man.
but no, that's where I have a problem with Dak. I don't care if he throws interceptions, but the problem of it is when you lead the league and you make $60 million, I got a problem with that.
I hear you.
CD Lamb, with the money he's paying, I don't give a damn. That punk should have 120 yards and at
A
least
game.
1.5 touchdowns
That's right.
a game.
That's right.
He's getting paid big money and he ain't showing it.
Did Bradley tell you what I texted him for the game?
Oh, he texted me the same thing right before you did. Red Jesus. Red Jesus.
Steelers to win.
Yes, I'll make sure I point that out at the next
it.
segment.
seen
Red Jesus. I don't think there was too many people that went for the Cowboys in
No,
this game.
it was just the girl.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
guys went for the Steelers.
That black girl, yeah. She went.
And I don't blame them because what is the Cowboys
I
show?
was sitting there and Red Jesus was talking. I said, I'm glad that's on this.
I'll tell you this, football is so bad. When you look at who lost, I mean, the Giants beat San Francisco, guys. The Giants beat them.
San Francisco had a Cowboys day.
I mean, was it the Giants or was it the Cardinals that beat San Francisco?
Cardinals,
beat San
Cardinals.
It was
Francisco.
Cardinals.
Giants beat Seattle.
There you go.
Beat Seattle.
How bad
I
it
mean,
is.
this is what I'm talking about. And then you're looking up, and I laugh at the Jets. The Jets are 2-3, one game away from leading the division
And run the
at
coach out.
500 ball, and they fired the coach. But no, I had heard that him and Aaron were getting into it. So soon as I heard that today, I said, Aaron got another one
I guess
fired.
I guess they got an interim coach.
Oh, defensive
Coordinator.
coach is going to be, the defensive coordinator is going to be there.
Hmm.
But no, when I watched that game,
Yeah.
there was nothing. There was
Talk
no
about dead.
energy, no nothing. And what did I tell you the
It made you- it
halftime
made you
score
really-
was going to be? 6-3, and we were the 6.
Uh-huh.
Because this is the way the Cowboys play.
If it wasn't for our MVP kicker, we
I know.
wouldn't have been on the board.
Didn't
I
he
know.
miss one? He missed one.
He missed one. Well, when you're kicking,
No, he didn't miss it. The guy
blocked it. They blocked
He
it.
blocked it.
They blocked one of his field goals.
Yeah.
And when you saw that, that was embarrassing. Those 3 guys were in so quick.
Uh-huh.
There's no way he could even got that ball off. This one end guy over, I don't know who he was.
What?
Totally unblocked.
On this side, one came this way, and the other one came around the guy. He couldn't get both of them. They ran right through him. So there's going to be a weakness to watch if you don't see teams overload that side now. But yeah, I mean, came through and blocked it. But no,
Detroit next week.
it aggravates me because I can tell you the Detroit game. It's going to be tied 6-6 at halftime.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Detroit
fair enough.
Detroit ain't been playing all that great either.
Oh,
bro.
I thought they had been playing.
They got beat last game, and they didn't just get beat. They got ninja slapped backwards.
No way.
Yeah, I mean it was bad.
Field goal.
Yeah, and pretty much the first 2 games that Detroit played, it was field goals and field goals.
They were some close games too.
Oh yeah. Now that Atlanta game, the game you wanted to watch was the Atlanta Tampa Bay game. That was the game you wanted to watch.
Yeah,
If my quarterback
Atlanta
played
won, right?
like that,
In overtime.
I wouldn't say shit about him.
Oh,
I would be perfect.
you.
And here is the guy who Dak Prescott is like his mirror image of. This man's made 200 and something million off Washington, didn't do nothing. Went to Minnesota, made another 200 and something million off them, didn't take them nowhere. Went to the playoffs, but didn't take them nowhere. This man's made $500 million and ain't gone to the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't want to play football. I'd go out.
Telling
You
you.
see what I'm saying? Now he's with Atlanta, and I don't know what Atlanta gave him, but you're looking at a guy that's probably got $500 million. Now he's playing really
Pretty
good
good.
with this team, but is his team? They asked a question. They was talking about Tom Brady, about when he went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, about him being more successful than Aaron Rodgers. And I said, no, I want you to think about this. Why did Tom Brady go to Tampa Bay? Tampa
We've
Bay
seen the writing
had
on
the
the wall.
number one offensive line. Tampa Bay had a running game, and Tampa Bay had wide receivers.
And
So
he
he
had
had-
Gronk.
He had an offense,
And he had,
and then he brought Gronk there.
See,
They didn't have a tight end, so they brought Gronk there. I could be successful
Something like that.
if I could bring my people. Now, they brought Lazard, but Aaron Rodgers is a guy who I've watched him in Green Bay make nobodies into somebodies.
yeah,
Why can't he do it there?
that's what I'm wondering.
It's got to be your offensive line. He ain't getting time to throw.
Yeah.
They got to
I've seen
run
him
it.
on the
They got
ground
to
quite
run
a
it.
few times.
They got to run it.
And they said that for a 40-year-old
Yeah. Oh, he
quarterback,
can't take
on the
it.
ground's not his.
He
not
can't
his
take
thing.
it.
Just a little real quick. I watched the tail end of that damn Cincinnati Bengals Raven game.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
And it was a good one, but the Bengals,
Nobody
they're pretty
had defense.
boys.
Yeah, nobody had defense.
They're pretty boys.
The reason why is the quarterback came from LSU, so did the wide receiver come from LSU.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what happened. And they brought him in there because when he came from college, they made him number one draft pick.
I say Henry tried to show out. too.
Henry showed out. Henry ran
kept
for
running
that
outside.
last play. He was the one who made
They
the
tackled him on the
score.
5-yard line.
Yeah, they tackled his. He was gone, and it's just
Henry
going
was
to.
like, you know what, fellas? We should have been home 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
He was
Yeah.
setting some kind of record. And they
Yeah,
interviewed him.
Emmett mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russian record. When they interviewed him, he said, if I knew I was setting that record, I'd have run harder.
Well, and this is stuff like I say. I mean,
Like a freight train.
I'll tell you what's even worse. On that beat down that Vanderbilt gave Alabama. That number 13 off of Alabama, that's the captain on that team. You want to talk about a son of a bitch that should be in trouble right now? He's the captain of that team. I watched him grab the quarterback by his face mask after he's tackled, pick his head up and slam it on the ground.
No way.
I saw him walk up, and when the referees put the ball down for him, he walked right over and kicked the balls in front of him, say, throw the flag, I don't care.
Damn.
They went to pull him off the field. He told the coaches, go to hell.
Who's that, the defensive guy?
Yeah.
Is this the new Romanowski?
I mean, you see what I'm saying?
He's drinking the purple
You
juice.
could see this guy bowling over, and he was an asshole. All because why? Well, like I told
team was
people, I was talking to a guy who was telling me Texas ain't going to do nothing. And I sat there and I said, just because you barely beat Georgia, and this man came at me like Trump people come after
Well,
you about Trump.
Texas OU this
And I looked at
weekend.
him and I said, I don't care how they picked him. But I said, you ain't going to be there long. It's short-lived.
Texas #1 and
Texas made number one. It didn't even play.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That-
Alabama lost.
But that's
OU
what
is
it-
19.
you had 3 top 10 teams lose. Michigan's lost.
Which one of them? Which one
Tennessee,
of them?
Michigan, and-
fans come out on the field, tore down the.
That's Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
Because Vanderbilt's
Hey.
never beat a number one ranked team.
Check this out. They didn't only tear down the goalpost.
Oh.
They took it down there
Uh-huh.
so many yards and threw the son of a bitch in the river.
Yes.
I
Oh,
thought you were going to
yes.
say they took the superintendent and ran it
I
up
mean,
and down.
hell, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But God, it was crazy.
What are we talking about, man? Let's
Whatever
get it
you
in
want
frame
to.
of